South Point is also proud to provide a variety of relaxing amenities for the guests who want to be pampered. Soak up the sun and let your stress melt away in our lagoon-style paradise swimming pool. A relaxing getaway where you can bask in the desert sun and enjoy seasonal food and bar service poolside. And if you really want to escape, come to Spa Costa del Sur. From couple suites to a co-ed wet area, our spa caters to business and leisure travelers who want to unwind and elevate their senses. A visit to one of our spa's steam, sauna, or whirlpool treatment rooms will leave any guest feeling like they can take on the world. Our gaming amenities include over 60 table games and over 2,600 of the most popular slot and video poker machines. We have penny slots, including the popular Buffalo games, and real machines like Wheel of Fortune, Triple Sevens, and Megabucks. If you prefer video poker, try Deuces Wild, Double Bonus, or a variety of multi-denomination games. Or try your hand at one of the most popular casino table games in the world, Blackjack. Don't let the game intimidate you. Blackjack, also known as 21, is both easy and fun. And our dealers are always happy to assist. And the best part? Blackjack always pays 3 to 2. Next, check out the roulette tables. Roulette is one of the easiest casino games to learn, and so much fun to play. It's a favorite of both beginners and seasoned players. In addition to blackjack and roulette, our casino pit features over 60 popular table games like Baccarat, Pai Gow Poker, 3-Card Poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and Mississippi Stud. So get out of your room and come join in the fun.
Because it's cold. It's cold out. That's why I have a hoodie on. Jeez, right before we hit the air, stand by casual Frank. No collar today. It's like, what's the temperature out, by the way? 61 degrees. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a matinee with Matt Neverett. Hello and welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us here live from the South Point Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. The show is a fun mix of sports, comedy, viral videos, and posts, conversation, and some gambling advice. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And today's show, I promise you, the viewer watching right now, I will give 110% like this lady did in Buffalo, but hopefully I will have better results. All right, so here she goes, Matt. The traditional table break, the Bills Mafia counting her in. And... oh, boy. Okay, all right. So, no, but they're like, she's like, no, you know what? I'm going to climb back up on this U-Haul, which I believe is $19.95 a day, including miles. She's going to do it one more time. This is where she gets it, Matt. And moment of her life. Oh!
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And there would be no joy in my... oh, there's a third try. Hey!
Yes.
Fourth time's a charm. I swear to God, I'm going to open up some sort of hardware store in Buffalo and just sell tables. On the show, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, it's a Tuesday, so my man, the radio voice of UNLV football, and coming very soon, Running Rebs basketball. What just happened?
She's doing the fight song.
Oh, the fight song? Who was singing the fight song?
That's what I heard. Ah.
The what song?
.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Neverett is here.
No fight song for me.
Okay, so you start basketball soon.
Yeah, November 4th, coming up next Monday, or Tuesday, rather.
Election day?
It's the 4th, whatever day's before that.
I think that's a Monday. Yeah, Monday the 4th.
Monday it is against
Mom's
Alabama
birthday's
State.
the 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, so football. I watched the game last week.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Yeah,
Boise
really
State with Austin Gentry, but
really fun game.
Yeah, it was.
Tight the whole way. Biggest crowd ever at a UNLV football game at any venue here in Vegas.
How about that? That's
that was
amazing.
Fun. That was really cool. For 42,000, we really appreciate everyone that showed up that's checking out the show today. That was just such a fun atmosphere.
Yeah.
And Boise State up to 15th in the country. They're no slouch. That was a really, really tough game. People will point to the penalties at the end as part of the reason why UNLV lost. You know, every coach in the country, though, will tell you can't put yourself in that situation and allow the referees to take the game out of your hands. Really good game. UNLV with a bye this week, and then we get to go to probably the worst road trip of the year next week.
You know, Matt's dressed casually, too, for Matt.
I got a collar at least.
But this is Las Vegas. I was
t-shirt
wearing it.
underneath, yeah.
I do a little splash of red to match the lights. Thought went into this. By the way, Matt brought us in apple cider donuts.
Really good, yeah. Gilcrease Orchard.
Gilcrease Orchard, where I've been to. Courtney and I went up there. It was great.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what did you think of Ashton Genty in person, seeing him?
Really good, although it was the most efficient defensive performance against him all year.
Yeah.
UNLV held him to under
3.9 yards a carry
under
or something.
4 yards a rush. He had been averaging nearly 10.
Yeah.
They did a good job of containing him. He's one of those guys you can't stop him. Finished with, I think, 128 was the number.
I think 39 carries, 128
It was 33 carries, 128, and a touchdown.
Jeez.
If you were to tell any running back in the country that'd be their line, they'd be like, yeah, that's great for Ashton Genty. That was his worst game of the year.
Yeah.
He finished
That
1 yard.
sucks.
He had 1 yard over his season low, but it was on double the carries of the previous game.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was really good.
Is he the Heisman leader still? I don't know.
I don't believe so. Cam Ward probably after the weekend. I don't want to say came out of nowhere, but it was just like all of a sudden odds-wise, oh, here's Cam Ward, your presumptive Heisman favorite.
Yeah, what's that? I don't know, is it? Man, I got all of a sudden. All of a sudden coming
he was
out
at
of
Washington State over the past couple of years, and he was good. He was kind of came up in the same group as Shadur Sanders. A lot of these guys that go to the showcases and the quarterback camps together. And there's a video of Cam Ward a couple of years ago telling Shadur Sanders that he was trash to his face.
Okay, let's roll it.
Future NFL rivalry, maybe? There we go.
Yeah, that could be. Okay, today, top of show. It's time for top of show breaking video.
Whoa.
We even have a graphic now, Matt. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Ready.
But and this is a breaking story, ladies and gentlemen. Yankee fans still hate David Ortiz, a.k.a. Big Papi. Still hate him. So here we go, breaking video.
I like this.
We got 2 of these. That is fantastic. Thank you to Jerry and Ann for that, of course. Here we go. So they're doing roll call. Crank this up for me, Drew Doug, please.
Oh, I work in sanitation. Oh, I also work in sanitation.
Oh. Okay, so they're doing Derek Jeter. They even get into A-Rod.
You should have shot A-Rod.
Now here we go. Here we go for Papi. And what about me?
It's my turn now.
Papi Papi sucks.
Oh, that is great. You know he's eating that up.
Come on, man. Just don't love the pup.
Oh, that is great. I tweeted after the Dodgers game last night, after the Dodgers clinched, one of my favorite all-time little clips from YouTube ever.
Which one's that?
Of David Ortiz just going, duh, Yankees lose. That's
now,
my favorite.
are you happier to see the Yankees lose a World Series possibly, or happier to see the Dodgers win a World Series, being as your dad works for the Dodgers, but you grew up a Red Sox fan and you hate the Yankees? So.
The answer to your question is yes.
Yeah. Can't take a side on that. It's equal.
I hate the Yankees as much as I want my dad to get another World Series ring.
Yeah, that
which
would
tells you something, yeah.
Do you hate the Yankees more than the Jets?
Oh, very much. Yeah, Yankees are A1 sports hatred.
Why does it smell like someo's making tuna fish?
It does smell like that all of a sudden. Keith, I caught that same whiff. I caught the same whiff.
Is it the deli? Is it Tuesday tuna?
I hope it's the deli.
It's Tuesday. It's tuna day.
Man, those donuts went bad fast.
I mean, I swear to God, I haven't. All of a sudden, Matt's talking, and
no,
I'm going,
we caught the same whiff.
I'm like, Matt's very smart. Matt's very smart. I agree. Why do I smell tuna fish?
Okay, smart. I'm just talking about how much I hate the Yankees.
See what happens when I go casual. All hell breaks loose in this.
The donuts go
bad. The whole
bad.
hotel, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more breaking video. It's kind of breaking. It's the gold that we're still getting from Commanders fans, but I think this is the first ever doggy cam video we've shown on the show. So this was the doggy cam, and you can see the view was obviously so while they're at work they can check on their dog.
That's great.
And how so here comes, and then the dog freaks out because he's like, what did I do wrong?
Is this guy wearing a Washington jersey?
He is. Okay. He's got a Commanders jersey on. Okay, so the freak out. The dog's like, what? Dogs don't attain REM sleep.
We go for a walk?
Yeah, we go for a walk. The dog doesn't know. He's like, what happened? I don't understand win or lose. I don't understand football. But doggy cam footage, I mean, usually it's people set up cameras. But
yeah. I'm surprised it took this long for us to show a doggy cam on the show. Yeah.
I'm assuming it's our first doggy cam footage.
I've got a story about that game yesterday.
Please.
So I was sitting at home watching it, had a little bit of extra time this weekend because the UNLV game was on a Friday night. So I got a chance to actually sit and watch a lot of football on Friday, or Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And so I'm watching NFL Red Zone at home. And when they get to the end of Red Zone, and it's the standalone game, they legally have to cut off of it.
I told Alex this yesterday.
So I'm sitting with my brother, and we got a couple of streams going back and forth. Statute of limitations on that. But so literally that game ends, and I'm like, get the stream up. Yeah. And we got it up as the Bears scored.
Right.
And then we watched it. Honest to God, I had no skin in the game, no bet, no fandom in that game. I reacted like that guy. 'Cause we were like, ah!
I wish I could agree. I wish I could say I reacted that way, but I didn't because I was watching the game on YouTube, Red Zone. Contractually, we have to cut away, and I'm like, damn it. So I get back to doing whatever. This is me. Sorry, this is where I put when I write the show. The keyboard's up here. Like, it's very strange.
It's like a chopper.
I never know what's coming out. Then I look and go, oh, my hands are on the right. So anyway, I switch over to Football America, NBC, and they're like, oh, you might have missed this. And they go to it. I'm like, oh my God, I was seconds away from seeing it.
I said out loud, I have a witness before that play. I said, this would be the most Bears way to lose a game ever. Lo and behold.
Terrible. There's a lot of people, that switched
awesome.
a lot of bets, a lot of games, 2.5 point line. Yikes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today on the Punch menu, comedy clip of the day coming up next, picks at 12:36, and in Punch Bowl Pundits, we have more on the D. Wade statue because we have to keep looking at it. A baby ref and some knock-knock jokes. But first, it is time for the comedy clip of the day. This was a Hail Mary. Back to the Hail Mary in Washington. We've been talking about it for days, but this is a fan view in the end zone. Look, we have this. Look at this, Matt.
Oh, my
God. Oh, Keith and Matt both. Oh, hey, look at that. And press play on it. Here we go.
Jerry's earning that paycheck.
So there it is. Look at this. So now we didn't realize it was a Bears fan who took this footage, and he flips the camera around.
Pain right
like,
there.
if you literally would have done 2 or 3 takes of that, I don't know if you could have got any funnier.
Just the first glimpse of his
He's not upset. He's not swearing. He's just like.
You could see this much of his face and know that he was pissed off.
Yep. There you go.
See, that guy's a better cameraman than I am because if I'm at a Patriots game and they lose like that and I'm filming it, I'm just putting the phone down and walking away.
I'll never watch this again.
Yeah.
It's interesting you say that because I feel like there's more fan footage from that play than I've ever seen. There's so many different angles. So many fans are recording.
It's one of the instances, though, in that case,
trying to help us out.
That was going to be the last play of the game.
Right,
do
so
or
you
die.
know.
Sometimes, if it's like a 2-minute drive in the fourth quarter and there's 45 seconds left, you're not going to, unless you're filming every play, you're not going to get the phone out. But that one's do or die. I understand that. I'm more of a, I like to live in the moment when it comes to those big-time sports moments, which is my most, boomer take. I will say when I was at Game 6 of the NLCS, when
dropping that in on us. Okay,
it relates. Damn it! I was filming because I wanted to get the last out.
Yeah,
I
saw it.
Normally I don't film at concerts. I'll get a couple. But
it never looks
just
right.
And I'm not sending them.
No.
People post these 8-minute concert videos of them singing badly in the background.
Yes, that's the where fireworks is also horrible.
I shut up. I film about 15 seconds. I take a couple pictures, and then the phone goes away.
Prove that you were there.
Yeah, exactly.
What were we gonna Dodger? I like guys that predict it. We showed a video yesterday. There were 2 guys in the upper left field deck of Dodger Stadium. They're like, "Here's Freddy's moment.
Yep.
First, boom, grand slam." And they turn, and it was real.
I got lucky.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was brilliant. All right, well, look at all the roll call. Let's take a look at roll call, ladies and gentlemen. Roll call. So, all right, the question of the day, and this will pay off in the Punch Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, is what's your favorite knock-knock joke? But let's see what we got here. Matt is Paul said, Matt, I'm so excited. Paul is also referring to a moment in my life that I've never mentioned on this show. It's probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever said to a friend.
And that's saying something.
I'm so excited. I literally said it like that. I'm so excited when I mentioned, this was about 15 years ago, that night, the season finale of American Idol was.
Oh my God. Wait, which season? Who won?
I don't remember. I've watched them all. I can't remember. I just was so excited because they always have the surprises and I go to Paul, I go, I'm so excited. And he goes, I'm never letting you live that down. So anytime he says that.
The only season that I really watched American Idol religiously was way back in the day where it was Ruben Stoddard and Clay Aiken was the finalist, and Clay Aiken was from the next town over from where my cousins lived in North Carolina. So I remember being at their house visiting them, and we were all rooting for Clay Aiken. And then Damon Stoddard won with Bridge Over Troubled Water.
You said Damon Stoudemire.
I was probably 4th grade.
That was 2003 or 4.
I'd have been in 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah.
Yeah. I was hammered watching. I was all
Same.
Same.
Shaka,
Bumba Backlot, Rastaman Matt, yay, Astafarian. Paul, the so excited. You had to be there for it, Paul. I tried to. Nick Sassone. Nick, you got to jump from something higher than the table. Yeah, that's true. The woman who was jumping off the U-Haul was only this much higher than the table.
She's put
Sounds
a lot
like
of faith,
Nick has done this. But yeah, you got to get some height on that.
Yeah, some experience.
Give her credit. She got it on the 4th try. Okay, Keith Lau, knock, knock. Paul says, who's there? Tommy Green says, Keith. Ben who? Bend over and okay.
These guys.
Oops. That might be my first GD on the show. I apologize. Commanders score, not the Bears. Yeah. Tommy, I got Paul. I said I'm so excited 10,000 times back to Frank since that day. He will never live that down. JR, thank you for breaking up the repeat. Here we go. JR, couldn't come up with a knock-knock joke, so I thought this out there. Let's see a compilation of phone videos of people making predictions before a play and they fail. Good point.
This is Freddy's moment. Strike three.
Yeah, right. Freddy's going to go deep.
Right down the middle.
Hit in the head. That's true. You really can.
Yeah. Just any Aaron Judge at bat. There you go, yeah.
Aaron Judge has 20 strikeouts.
He has the most at-bats for a Yankee ever with a sub-200 batting average in the postseason.
Is that right?
Yeah. Which also, among qualified Yankees in the postseason ever, you know who was the lowest OPS of all time?
Aaron Judge.
A different Aaron.
Aaron Gobra.
Aaron Boone.
Aaron Boone.
He had that one home run,
That's
and then
it.
everybody forgets how badly he sucked the rest of the time in the playoffs. Yeah, a 45-mile-an-hour knuckleball from
I still think I can hit one.
45-year-old Tim Wakefield. And it's the greatest home run ever hit. I remember being so pissed off.
The Yankee, one of the articles in Pittsburgh on DK Sports, he mentioned that Judge's struggle started on the last game of the year against the Pirates when 5 different pitchers struck him out five times.
You're darn right it did.
So, hey, LA Dodgers, you owe the Pirates for screwing up Aaron Judge.
Yeah, send Anthony Banda back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the feature that's sweeping the nation. We have UNLV play-by-play man. We have Las Vegas Aviators play-by-play man, future play-by-play man for a major league team very soon. Matt Neverett here. It's time for Matt Makes the Call. We have Ann on the graphic.
Matt makes the call.
Oh, I love it. That was live.
That was Ann live saying it. All right, so we're going to set these up.
All right.
Keith Lyle put the 4 together here.
Keith has fun with
So
these.
let's see here. Okay, we're starting with... Okay, this is basketball clip. Just because you're doing basketball
I'm
all
ready.
week.
I gotta get this with the bye week for football this week. I'm doing all my basketball prep this week.
Okay, this is the perfect way to start it
here.
off.
I'm ready.
This isn't a very long clip. It's an awesome clip. You may have seen this clip, but here we go. Matt, make the call.
I'm ready. Let me see it. All right, crosses half court, crosses over a man. He goes up and he finishes nowhere close. Let's see that one again from the reverse angle.
What was he thinking?
I respect the confidence of this young man.
Wait, here's the third time. You know he's going to Jordan dunk it from the free throw line.
Goes up for the slam. And comes up a bit short.
Good job, Matt. We like that one. Slow motion voice. We didn't expect slow motion voice on the slow-mo replay.
I respect the confidence. But you got to know your place.
You got to know.
I've never attempted a dunk like that, but I'm also 5'10" and average athleticism.
I think the kid, for a split second, thought he was at home with a Nerf hoop. And he was like, he was from the coffee table. This is real.
I think he thought he was actually in slow-mo, and he's like, you know what? I got this. No, I don't.
I mean, unless he told his friends on the inbound pass, all right, watch this.
Yeah.
I'm going to make Matt Makes the Call. Watch this. I'm going to become a viral sensation.
What was Will Ferrell's character in Eastbound and Down? Ashley Schaefer BMW.
Ashley Schaefer
He's
BMW.
He goes, watch. Welcome to the show.
Ashley Schaefer BMW.
I can't say what he actually said.
If you've never seen Eastbound and Down and you're a baseball fan, please watch it.
I can feel it
That's so good.
deep down in my plums.
All right. All right, we're going with this is kids football.
All right, even
and
better.
it's a
Let's
practice. Kids football. You're not doing. Did you have a game? You don't have a game this week?
Nope. And then we go to Hawaii next week.
Oh, look at you. Okay, here we go. Matt, make the call.
Let me see what I'm looking at. It's an Oklahoma drill. He gets around the end.
Uh-oh.
Johnson coming around the end. Oh, he lays the boom. He decapitates the ball carrier.
Oh my God.
And he's a headless horseman. It's Halloween, baby.
I mean, the kid's stalking him. He's running out. You're not going to catch me. Bam.
There's always I played youth football growing up. I was always small. I played quarterback.
Okay.
So in these drills, I'm the kid that would just get set up. You know, average athleticism. You try to get around, and you get these kids that are 6 feet tall at 12 years old, just laying you out.
You know what we have to find for Matt next week? We showed these a long time ago on the show. We had a run of moms going against their kids.
I love those.
Okay.
There's some pent-up anger in there. The moms don't even have pads.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I don't need pads.
Did you know those? I got a couple. Yeah. We showed them earlier in the year. I think we had Alex one day predict whether the mom or
Who's
the
gonna
kid would
win?
make a stop or something. Yeah.
I'm on team maternal rage all day long. Yeah. You know how many moms want to kick their kids' ass?
Maternal rage. Oh, they lay the boom. They lay the boom. Oh, I can't believe we're doing this, God.
I knew it was going to happen.
Get those Costco family. Do you know what we're talking about? Oh, my God.
Oh.
It's a father and son. They are.
It's Big Justice and Big AJ.
There you go. They're very big Italian people. And
I think they live in Boca.
They live in Boca?
They're somewhere in Florida.
Well, they've been able to retire off the
They
money
like
they're probably.
adopted the Rizzler, the little fat kid.
That was the little one.
Yeah, they just like
Oh,
pretend
wait,
that
you
he's
know
their
who
kid.
that is? The Rizzler?
That's his name. I don't
okay.
know him yet.
So they're casting for the family.
They literally are just like, hey, we're big. You're a little bigger. Come on and hang out. You do a funny face.
They were on Jimmy Fallon. They've been on halftime of basketball games, and all they do is they review Costco chicken
They
bakes.
don't even review them.
And cookies,
They
chocolate
just do
chunk-
like shameless plugs.
Yeah, right, for Costco, and then they do this stupid
Costco
dance.
guys. And they do Boom or Doom.
And they do what?
Boom or Doom is their thing. If they try a food,
Oh, Boomer! I didn't even know them.
Boom is good, Doom is bad.
Sounds
in
like you
case
did
need
a deep dive one day.
No,
on
I'm
the-
just chronically online. I'm just on.
They're online all the
I'm just
time.
on Twitter all day.
All right, we got two left. The number third one. This one's a quick one.
Yeah.
It's golf. Now, Matt, have you ever called golf or
No.
any kind of golf, or maybe me playing golf?
I have called you playing golf. That's the only golf I've done. I like playing golf a lot, but no, I've never done golf. I want to. I don't. It would take a lot.
But you're very excitable like me too. Like I golf, you have to kind
You
of.
see these announcers and like they make these big putts and they just go, oh, there he goes again, or something like that. I'd be like, ah!
It's from 300 yards. All right, here we go. Okay, so should we be quiet on this one for Matt?
Of course.
It's a golf one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt Makes the Call Golf. Matt, make the call.
Nicotero for 145. I mean, over the water, and down goes Frasier. He's in the water. That's a 2-stroke penalty, folks.
That looks like a lake. The way he's reacting, I think he thinks sharks are in that water somewhere.
He can stand up.
And
he's standing.
No, I think he's on a ladder at that point.
I'm
Or
gonna
he's
go with
standing.
he's standing.
I don't know. All right, we saved
Can I see that one more time?
Yeah, sure. Let's
I
do
just
it.
want to see him fall backwards.
All right.
We've all been golfing.
Did we
and
bleep this, by the way? I hope so. Okay, he does say an expletive.
We've all been golfing and had a friend that gets too drunk.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like this on dry
That's
land.
usually me.
Yeah, I can only imagine someone getting hammered and doing this on
All right, let's see it again.
on a pontoon.
Here we go.
If not,
Standing.
beautiful ball strike.
Okay.
Trying to clear the water.
But honestly,
driving.
look, that's like when I was in a river in Missouri and I thought snakes were going to eat me.
Yeah.
I got out that quick. But
that's
he's on
it.
the yeah, okay.
Drunk driving. I just noticed the title. That's a good one.
So drunk
I
driving.
laughed. There we go. We've all had a friend.
Was that a Caden or was that on the video?
We've
all
all
right,
had a
applause for
friend get
Caden.
too drunk. I've
Up
been there
in
once
Utah.
or twice. Yeah, we've all been there.
Drunk driving that should be in the Hall of
It's the
Fame.
only time I condone drunk driving is that video right there.
That's up there with Flown Ranger and Devontae's Infiere.
That was good. I remember seeing that
That was
one.
right, man. That was a good one. Okay, last one. Okay, now this one's the longest clip.
Okay.
So we're gonna need a little play-by-play. Matt, I'm gonna just preview it a little bit.
Please.
Would you like to bet on the tortoise or the hare?
The fable tells me to bet on the tortoise
All right, here we go.
Are we-
Ladies
are we
and
gonna
gentlemen,
set
Matt,
a
make the
live
call. Last one.
in the 100-meter dash.
Bring it. So here we go.
Tortoise versus the hare. And they're off.
Uh,
the
uh.
hare quick out of the inside. The one coming around the outside. The tortoise with a good pace. The rabbit distracted. The hare turns around. He's trying to mush him. Here comes the tortoise. He's not slowing down. The hare's drunk. The Kevin Harlan streaker call. This guy's drunk.
Yeah.
As they say, slow and steady wins the race. But the hare coming around the final bend. Getting some help from the outside. The tortoise on a good pace. He's approaching the finish line. The hare furiously being ushered up to the finish. The tortoise
The tortoise
out of
wins.
sight. There we go.
Matt made the call. Ladies and gentlemen.
There,
Yeah,
dinner.
the tortoise won. I'm very appreciative of that clip. Nice job
That
putting
is
those
a
all
funny
together,
one.
Keith. And great job, Matt. Thank you. All right, that was crazy fun. And now it's time for That's Crazy, but it's Halloween week, so it's That Scary.
Oh.
Binks the cat from the Hocus Pocus movies, which I still haven't watched, and time's running out for that to happen. All right, Matt, That's Crazy. What do you got for us?
I mean, you can still watch Halloween movies after.
I guess you could, but then you're not in the spirit of All Hallows Eve.
That's fair. I mean,
right.
some people never get out of that spirit.
That's true.
You
There
see some
are-
interesting folks around town.
That's true. That is true.
My That Is Crazy has to do with the New York Football Jets. They are bad.
They're bad. Which
thought?
You there you go.
And
you
there we
as
go.
a
I
fan.
love this meme. I love this format. I love the title. Thank you for the common ground. Yeah. Jets with their highest expectations in this millennium, and the Patriots expected to have their worst season. And lo and behold, the Patriots defeat the Jets last week to down them to 2-6. And for the Patriots, that win is almost a loss. With some of the other really bad teams. There's a lot of really terrible teams in the NFL this year. Jacksonville, Carolina, New England.
Yeah. Now, first of all, do you remember the employee name he's shaking hands of? It was his old boss who was decapitated. I do.
Oh, it's not Packer. Who is it?
Ed Truck.
Ed Truck. Yes.
Truck. I'm on a run right now of watching The Office. But I always remember that name. Ed Truck's the dumbest name. Anyway, as a Patriots fan, I know you're loving this, but do you want Drake May to start the rest of the year? Do you want him to sit so they can get a bad draft pick?
Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
I mean, the difference is the Patriots are going to draft an offensive lineman more than likely. I think they're going to draft it.
Not even Travis Hunter.
This is a really heavy top of the class for offensive linemen.
Okay.
It's a pretty top-heavy class where once you get past the first 3 or 4 guys, it is, at least as they are predicting, going to be a pretty big drop-off. Patriots need help everywhere, but mainly on the offensive line.
Okay.
I would say even if they have, unless they have the number 1 pick, I think they trade out of that pick.
Right.
Down to like 8 or 9.
Because there's so many linemen, and then they get an extra pick.
They're going to get a lineman, take the extra pick. But I do have a number on that Jets-Patriots game.
Yes.
It was a game that I did not watch a second of. I slept in a little bit. I didn't get a chance to watch that one. But so the Jets in that game, it was a 25-22 Patriots win. The Jets in the game scored 20 or more points, did not turn the ball over, and held their opponent to under 250 yards of offense. From 1940 until yesterday, teams were 756 and
Are you serious?
when they hit those metrics. And
that is crazy.
The other one that I saw that was crazy, you take out that 20-point. It was only the second time ever that a team had held the opponent to under 250 yards and didn't turn the ball over and lost that 20 points. The only other time was when Aaron Rodgers lost on the Fail Mary against Seattle. So he's the only guy that's happened to.
Oh, it couldn't happen to a sweeter guy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And when we do the knock-knock joke, I'm going to make more fun of Aaron Rodgers.
I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my That's Crazy has to do with the LA Dodgers, who are going to win the World Series tonight. If not, they're going to win it. So anyway, OptiStats, our friends over there. Bueller's Day on. Nice one, Kate. Now Bueller's Day off. Walker Buehler, I mean, he has started 3 World Series games. He's pitched at least 5 innings while allowing fewer than 5 base runners in all 3. No one else had 3 such starts over his entire World Series career, consecutive or not. So Walker Buehler, he was on last night. Number 21 was throwing the pill. He looked really good last night.
Remember when everyone said that he was washed up earlier this year?
I know. He just needed time to get back.
To be fair.
He did.
He was throwing like 91.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Walker Buehler, what happened to him?
Lost all of his velo. But yeah, he is laying it on the line when it counts.
If and when the Dodgers win this, let's be honest, up 3-love, they're going to win this.
Yeah.
What Dave Roberts, who's been much maligned as a manager and handling a pitching staff, what he's done with the injuries to those the pitching staff is absolutely incredible.
I mean, Kershaw, Glasnow, Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin.
Those 3 right there, but then you got Gonsolin.
Imagine if this team had Julio Urias too.
Yes.
Like the future obviously is bright for the Dodgers. Oh yeah, and by the way, they're paying Ohtani $2 million for the next 9 years. Who's going to come back and pitch next year?
He's
going to pitch 100+ innings next year. It's insane. I mean, what they've done with
he's really been masterful.
Injured as they have been. Yeah exactly.
But the bullpen, VCI, and then bringing Kopech. Who's starting today? If it's a bullpen game, still
TBD,
take the Dodgers.
TBD, like Kopech had been their bullpen day starter. I think it's going to be Anthony Banda.
Yeah, Banda, former Pirate.
Who I have, second Anthony Banda. Take your shot if you're playing the Anthony Banda drinking game with us. I did see a stat on the Dodgers up 3-0.
Yeah.
There have been 24 prior instances in the World Series where a team has gone up 3-0.
Okay.
Obviously, they've all won it.
Obviously.
21 of them have won it in a sweep.
Yeah.
And the other 3 won it in 5. There's never been a series to go 6 games.
Go 6 or 7, yeah.
Of course, the game that I was going to go to in this World Series is Game 6. So I'm kind of rooting for the Yankees, but I want the Dodgers to win, but I want them to win on my terms. Is that all right?
Well, I think a lot of fans want to see them win it at home, of course.
Although, to be fair, I would love to see the Yankees get swept.
In New York.
Do they fire Aaron Boone if that's the case? I think if they lost in the first round, if they lost before the World Series, he'd already be gone.
Yeah.
If they get
I think
swept,
they need. Yeah, I think they have to.
He hit that home run one time, though, 21 years ago. And sucked otherwise.
All right, very good. That's crazy. We're done. All right, let's move on to the today. Today is October 29th, 2024. Now, as was pointed out by Vince, who works on the show here. He goes, "Oh, Frank, you're giving us a shot to find the fake one today. I'm only giving you 6."
Only?
Only 6. Well, usually it's 8 or 10.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
All right, one of these is fake, but these are 95% are real.
Okay.
Is it Feed the Birds Day?
Okay.
National Cat Day, which we just had, we just showed our cat. National Internet Day, National Magenta Day, National Omelette Day, National Hermit Day. Which one is fake, Matt?
My vote. I usually am way off because I go with the one that I think it is. I'm going to go with one that I don't think it is.
Okay, it's
omelet. I'm going to say Omelette Day.
Okay, Omelette Day. Here's
Which
from behind the glass.
I had one for breakfast the other day.
All right, Drew Dog says it's not Hermit Day. Jerry says not Omelette Day. Vince says not Feed the Birds Day. And last but not least, Ann.
Everyone knows that National Omelette Day is July 9th.
Everybody knows. Come on.
All right. I gave you guys only 6 to choose from, and I have stumped everybody.
No!
I have done it.
And you've lied to me.
There's such a thing as National Magenta Day, but it sounds so dumb that you guys fell for it. Yes, I was watching television, and I went, "Oh, that's a nice shade of magenta." There's my fake one. That's how. Oh no, hold on. It was like this because I type up here.
It's the Rain Man mind of Frank Nicotero when it comes to national.
Very good. There is no Magenta Day, but one of my favorite colors. Celebrity painter Bob Ross. Bob Ross painting his little trees. He was born on this day in 1942. He passed away in 1995. He was only 52 years old.
Wow.
He looked much older. But anyway, we put all of this in the AI machine except for the magenta one. Caden, what did he come up with? Here we go.
Let's see what they got out there in Salt Lake.
All right, let's see what he got. All right, there we go. So there's Bob Ross. I believe he's eating a helmet. I think Hermit Day became Hermit Crab Day, and we have an animal that will now haunt my dreams all night.
Terrifying.
A cat on a hermit crab's body. And what else is in Bob Ross's dish
Is
there?
the hermit crab using the cat as a shell? What the
He
hell?
is. It looks like, he's got birds. National Bird Day.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Is he eating an omelet?
Omelet Day. And Bob Ross was kind of a hermit. I mean, he painted alone. So with that back backdrop.
Wow.
Back backdrop.
Black backdrop.
Black backdrop.
Unique New York.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Toy boat.
Ron Burgundy. That's a good one.
The cat. I can't stop staring
It's a crab
into the cat's eyes.
It's a crab.
A cat.
The cat, the cat saying, "Kill me."
Yeah.
I'm a cat crab. Fun stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull out the punch bowl. Here we go. Punch bowl pundits. Here we go. I got a punch bowl full of stuff. Oh, very soothing to get us revved up.
This bowl gets heavier and heavier every week.
It does. There's a lot in there today.
All right.
Read me the punch bowl number. We have videos to accompany most of them.
Let's see if I can remember
It's
how to
National
read.
Magenta Day, I believe.
Well, this one,
what
8.
number do you have?
Number 8.
Oh, that one's just a standalone.
Well, this one doesn't have a number. This,
No, that one, that's
an
old
old one.
paper
Okay,
I'm
number
recycling.
8. And actually, this is one that we had talked about right before the show.
I know, so I figured we should save
Right
this.
for the show. Do you want Aaron Rodgers back at quarterback for the Jets?
And I asked you this, and you over-enthusiastically said...
Absolutely.
But this is coming from a Patriots fan. You just want to see them be
I'll
miserable.
help pay part of his salary.
Now, he was a 2 or 3 year deal. Is he
I think
under...
it was 2.
So he's not under contract for
This
next
is,
year, right? Because this is year 2.
So, no, let me look.
He
'cause it
ripped
should
his
be
ankle
3.
up, or his Achilles last year on his 4th play of the year. It was a 2-year deal. So I don't know if he's under contract for next year. But I wonder what Jets fans, I mean, the season started with so much hope.
3-year.
So it is a 3-year
He
deal.
has one more year. You know he's going to play it out.
Oh, he's going to play.
Of course he's going to play.
He can't be out of the spotlight. He needs the stage.
And, he's going to have time over the offseason to recruit Jordy Nelson and to recruit Randall Cobb. He's going to get the gang back together. Who was the tight end that he had for years and years?
Chimura? Was that Mark Chimura?
With Green Bay. We're talking Aaron Rodgers, not Steve Largent.
Mark Chimura played a long time ago.
Mercedes Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis, who's still in the league. He could recruit. He's another 40-year-old plus guy.
Second oldest player, I think, in the league.
Yeah,
behind Aaron Rodgers.
I think behind him.
No, but Randall Cobb, start getting ready because you're going to be a Jet next year.
I think he wants to play. I guess it's dead money. I guess they can't cut him.
He's getting the money.
Markey, he's getting the money. I could see him playing next year. And then they'll be like, well, I'll have time to gel again with the team. And
I mean, you can't. He knows that you can't do ayahuasca forever. It's a young man's game. And he's just biding his time until he can go live in a hole in the woods in Oregon somewhere.
That stat you read about the under 20, 250 yards over 20 no turnovers, 750-0.
It's just what they've. And it sucks for Robert Saleh because he turned that defense around.
Yeah.
That defense was really good.
Yeah. He's actually, he's just sitting at home feeling better and better about the coaching job he did. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh, no, wait, didn't he sign as a special assistant with someone?
I saw him at
San
practice.
Francisco
Was
or
it Philly?
Philly.
It was Philly.
I think it was Philly.
So I saw a video of him at practice. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like when,
He's like a
when
consultant.
Charlie Strong got fired by Texas,
Yeah.
I don't think he coached again for 5 years.
Some guys would
That'd
get
be
right
me.
back in it.
If I get fired midway through
Get
my
a check.
contract, guaranteed money, you're paying me not to work. That's exactly what I'll do.
Was it Jimbo Fisher who had like the $100 million
He had a
left
lot.
on his contract?
Fired. I've said for years, fired college football, fired Division I.
Yeah.
College football coach would be the way to go. If you get fired from a D3 school, you're not getting anything.
You're working over at
You're
Home Depot.
getting a kick in the
All
backside
right,
out
go
the
for
door.
another one. I'll just have you pick them.
All right, here we go.
What number do you got?
This one's going to be, it's a long one. Number 6.
It's a long one.
Dodger superfan.
Okay,
Now,
here
this
we go.
guy has made it to every Dodger game
yeah.
this season. Oh, my God,
Yeah.
that is a lot.
Yeah, we showed a video of this guy, and we sped it up and literally showed all 162 games he's made. Now, he made it to New York City. We're not sure how this guy makes a living, but I don't know how he makes his money, but he sure has fun spending it. So he made it to Yankee Stadium. So here we go. Let's say this clip, and then we got a question for you. There he is. Look, I'm all excited. He doesn't even make eye contact to the guy giving him the Yankee towel.
Thank you.
Probably gave that to a Yankee fan or whatever. So there he is at Yankee Stadium. So he's been to 175 games, maybe?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I will say normal people don't do that.
Yeah, he went to every game and ended the season in Colorado where the Dodgers.
Wow.
There was a video compilation of all of them.
That is crazy.
So the question to you, do you see the question? Go ahead,
Yeah,
read it.
do I think I could see all 162 games of a season as a fan? Not a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Very good differentiation there.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, there's no way.
I love baseball. I love being around baseball.
Same, I know.
I love the environment, not only on the field, but in the press box and everything that goes along with baseball. It's a long season.
It's a long, and the travel. And
And
the
I will say, I love what I do. I love baseball.
Yeah.
I love, like I said, being around it. And people who are in baseball can agree. There's days that you show up and you're like, I just do not want to be here right now.
It's a grind.
But it's work, and you got
It's
to do
work.
it. And it is a brutal schedule, especially for the players.
Yeah.
162 as a fan, absolutely not.
I worked 4 days at the ballpark this summer.
That's a
I was
lot.
tired on that day.
That's a lot. We have 150 at the AAA level.
And how many days did you do at the ballpark this year?
75.
Is that right? Serious?
plus other events too.
Why did you know that number so quickly?
Because it's
That's the amount of games.
75 home, 75 road. Yeah. We're here because we're bad at math, but that's math that we can do.
Yeah. Could I say, well, here's the thing that made it easy for him.
Yeah.
It's a really good team.
Yeah.
And he's seeing a lot of victories. Now, if you have to follow around the Chicago
Yeah.
White Sox, I'd say by,
Yeah, really.
I mean, you couldn't do that.
I don't think I have it on me. I was just trying to remember if I had it in my wallet. Every year through Major League Baseball, they give anyone that works in the minor leagues a pass for
Oh, no way.
you and a guest can go to any minor league game you want.
Oh,
I said,
nice.
that's great. Let me just take time off from my gig working a minor league baseball game to go to another minor league baseball
Can't
game.
think of anything I'd more. Well, the retired players get that major league one.
Only if you have 10 years of service
Yeah,
time.
Nagel has
The
one.
gold card, yeah.
Yeah, we
That's-
had Denny. Denny explained it. He said, yeah, you can go up to the box office and they have to give you the 2 best seats available.
Yeah.
And the reason we showed a clip, I think, there was an old retired guy who played for the Red Sox, and I wasn't even familiar with the guy's name. He had it, showed up, and they didn't know what it was. They didn't honor it.
You have to.
And
At Fenway?
It wasn't Fenway. I
Okay,
think
I was
it was
gonna say.
It might have been a minor league game that he went to with that.
See, there is a difference, and I don't know why one.
or it was a
wouldn't
major
cover the
league
other.
exhibition game.
Maybe
That was a
like
little loophole.
the cornfield game or the Field of Dreams game. Or,
I don't remember, but anyway, and she put it out there, and then Major League Baseball apologized.
Yeah, I mean,
we
you
made a
think,
mistake.
hey, I get my 10 years of service time, that my pension is vested. That's
That's
anything.
the key.
Nope, lifetime pass.
Yeah, hell yeah, lifetime pass. I had a year pass to Johnny Rockets once. It was the greatest year of
Wow.
my life. Could go in and bring 3 friends and eat Johnny Rockets whenever we want. It was in a swag bag for some award show I went to or something. It was
I got a bunch of Topgolf gift cards that I've been using over the last couple of weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to interrupt the punch balls we do daily for Picks at 12:36. Here we go. Picks at 12:36. Hey to Joey B. We haven't seen Joey B's in the chat room. Omelette Bar Chef in Studio at South Point Studios. July 9th, 2025. What? An Omelette Bar in studio at South Point? Is he? What's
Ooh.
going on there?
Is this a premonition?
Is this a? Yeah. What's that? Oh, because Ann said that was Omelette Day.
I love it.
All right, Ann, you got it. July 9th. Next year, July 9th, we're getting an Omelette Bar. Yeah, Paul says watch the Dodgers pick up Soto next season. They are apparently rumored to be in on Soto and Willie Adames.
I mean, they're saving the money with Shohei.
That's if they get those 2 players, I'm going to say it right now on the show. Mark this down. I will quit watching baseball if they sign both of them.
I don't believe you. How are you
Saying-
going to support Paul Skeens?
Well,
Come on, think of Paul. In
I'm
this
allowed
one.
to watch Paul Skeen games.
You're allowed. Okay, that's fair. Also, that would be the most Kevin Durant move ever. They get swept by the Dodgers and then go play for them the next year.
Yeah, right?
Soto would be Kevin Durant, but he's getting started early.
There's no way the New York Yankees
You're getting it
let
out
him
of the
go.
way at 26, so that sticks with you
He's
for the rest
so
of your
young.
career.
The Yankees are going to give him $600 million. The LA fan base has to be supplying Gavin Lux with. He keeps saying Gavin Rock. He thinks Gavin Lux is juicing because he couldn't do anything forever. The LA fan was. Oh, I've said it before. That LA fan that goes all the games was the bookie for Ohtani's interpreter. So that's where he got all his money.
No.
JR, whether you're being serious that you really believe that or it's just it's both. It's
Back in the day, the Pirates had the parrot for all their nefarious.
Kevin Coke.
Yes.
And he was selling the Pirates Coke.
The irony is powerful.
There is a book. I mentioned it on the show a while back. Yeah, it's a great book about the Pirates.
And that guy's selling eBay bets.
All right, picks at 12:36. Matt, what do you got for
Picks
us?
at 12:36.
Picks at 12:38. It doesn't matter.
12:30, whatever. Call me a homer.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the Dodgers tonight. I don't care who's pitching. This is also, I have their series price. I got it at -120 before the series
Feeling
started.
pretty good about that.
I am feeling very good about that. It would be the first time in history that bet did not hit at this point, up 3-0. But the Dodgers at plus money tonight. I'm going to go with it. Doesn't matter who's pitching. The Yankees just laid an egg.
Put a fork in them.
They've scored 7 runs in the first 3 games, including that Verdugo home run with with 2 outs in the ninth inning.
Yeah.
And we were at a watch party at the ballpark last night, working the event, and most of the Yankees fans, believe it or not, had left by the 7th inning. I came up, I was running right up to my office. I came back downstairs, and rather loudly, I said, "What happened to all the Yankees fans? Where'd they go?" So he hit the home run, and there was the 2 that were left, and they were like, "Don't look away now! Don't look away now! Bloop it a blast!" And I'm like, "It's over."
And Verdugo, an ex-Dodger. Right?
Yep.
So
yeah, it's over. No,
I think it's over.
I think it's over. I think the Yankees are out of it mentally. Luis Gil tonight, I think he gets lit up. I think the Dodgers sweep tonight. I'd like to go to Game 6, but a sweep will be just fine.
Get the broom out, Dodger fans.
Bring the broom.
And behave in L.A. They've been rioting every win, for God's sakes, in this one particular section. But anyway.
I am going to L.A. win or lose Friday night.
Is there a parade?
I hope not.
Oh, you're going Friday?
I booked it. Yeah. He said that's West Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sticking with the Dodger game as well. I am doing a player prop.
Ooh.
By the way, last night I had, let's check, the Pittsburgh Steelers -6. Came down, thank you. It came down to a little bit of a sweat that last drive. But, of course, the defensive player of the year every year, TJ Watt.
Yep.
Trent Jordan, I believe it stands for, which I don't know if someone would have asked me what's TJ.
I did not know that.
I think it's Trent Jordan. I just saw it today. Yeah, I don't know what JJ is.
Trent Jordan. Mind melt.
And anyway, TJ Watt he got the trifecta. He got the sack, the strip, the fumble recovery.
Go figure.
Game over.
Danny Nichols.
Beanie Bishop. Danny Dimes is now Danny Nichols.
Pennies. Danny Hay Pennies.
Look, Russell Wilson looks good. 20 of 28. Threw for over 200 yards. Couple scores. George Pickens.
Is your bar that low?
It is low. It's winning football. 6-2 on the bye.
Okay, the Pickens touchdown that wasn't, where his foot bounced a couple times.
Right foot.
So you're telling me that if I make a catch in the middle of the field, standing on one foot, and hop to the sideline on one foot, that's not a catch?
That's
and I
interesting.
Jump 20 times?
Like say you pull a muscle, so you
and
don't want to.
Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties. That video?
I don't remember that.
Greg Jennings. I got to show you that. This guy narrating
But that's a good point. Like
you hop on
a hammy
foot,
and you hop on one foot to get out of
20
bounds.
20 times, let's just say, and that's not a catch?
I don't know. Like an elbow is 2 feet, a butt's 2 feet.
I always go to the extreme, though, whenever these rules
you
examples
do, but
come
I
up.
like that. That's why we love you.
Like, what if he dropped that pop fly on purpose? Like,
That's why we love you, man.
I'm that guy, sorry.
I'm going to stick with Mookie Betts, 1.5. I'm going to go with Mookie Betts. Over 1.5 total bases.
Okay.
It's plus money. I think it's plus 110. Something like that. Mookie Betts, people keep forgetting because of all of Freddie Freeman's dramatics. He has 4 home runs. He's leading the team in home runs.
I thought he had another one last night.
Yeah, right. But I like Mookie. I think Mookie's going to do something special. I think he gets a double or something. I think he might hit a home run tonight. Just give me a double and I'm good.
You're in.
Last time I took an over 1.5, it was Shohei Ohtani, and he led off with a double or something. So I'm going Mookie Betts in the clinching game tonight. 1.5 over total bases, and it's plus money for guys.
Like that. Mookie's one of those guys, as they say, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. And that is who Mookie Betts is.
And by the way, someone's Tommy was like, "Who's that? Who's the voice of God on the show?" Oh, it's Ann.
It is Ann.
Yeah, because we don't see you, Ann.
Hello, Tommy.
Tommy, a personal shout out.
Have you been eating your vegetables?
And in hockey, wait, Tommy has a hockey pick, and he did well on hockey picks. What's that again? Oh, he did put it in there?
Blues.
He likes the Blues?
They're 7-2 at Ottawa. Blues plus 140. Hockey, baby.
There you go. We gave you 3. There
How
you
about
go.
Paul mentioned it, the sports equinox.
We talked about the Equinox was great. We had a parlay yesterday, and I think the Lakers are the only ones that screwed it up because the Dodgers won, Steelers won, the Golden Knights won. Yeah, the Lakers. If you would have stuck with the Spurs didn't win or cover. The Lakers didn't win. Paul, he had 3 out of 4.
Wow.
He did the Equinox pick. He put the Lakers in there. They didn't win.
You need 4 to win.
And he actually said he's okay the most with the Lakers' loss of all 4, which, yeah.
That's fair. I'm double checking something because I saw a number about the Equinox. Let me see. Yeah, so the New York sports franchises that played last night, there was no New York hockey team that played last night, but they're the first time, and I don't know who tracks this, but I saw this semi-officially on Twitter.
Right.
It's the first time ever that one city has had a loss in the NBA, the MLB, the NHL, MLB,
NFL.
Every sport, and the MLS. They lost in every sport last night. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
We love to see the big boys go down.
I like when New York fans are sad. Sorry, Jeff.
I don't know. All right, we're back to punch bowl stuff. Here we go. I need to take a sip, and if you want to cut away, I'm dying of thirst over here.
Frank's not allowed to take a sip on camera. It's because it's the biggest iced tea ever from McDonald's.
Giant iced tea.
All right, number 7.
Oh, punch bowl 7.
Number 7. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just sitting there looking at you. I was chewing ice. Sorry to Jerry and Ann.
Turns out Ann was right.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna show the card. So it didn't take long for Tops to do this.
They're so fast.
And by the way, it's a great follow because they put out entertaining stuff. They had a video of a guy yesterday pulling, they have that foam, so when they slowly pulled out.
That's a little much for me.
It's a Thomas Jefferson signature card.
Actual autograph?
It's an actual Thomas Jefferson autograph.
Now, did he sign the card, or is it
I think they just took the Declaration of Independence and cut it up, threw it on there.
Nicolas Cage was onto something.
Nicolas Cage was involved.
Vegas native.
Yeah, he's here. You can spot him around town. All right, here we go. So you knew it would happen. This is a Kirk Gibson signed card, and also now Freddie Freeman, both celebrating their huge Game 1 home runs. Excuse me. So there you go. There are the home runs. Look at it's kind of identical where it landed. I still love the brake lights being hit on Kirk Gibson's shot. People going, oh, God, we left too early. But there you go. I don't know how they got Gibson's that quickly. Maybe they had it stored. Maybe they anticipated it. Gibby meet Freddy. And what was the title on it again?
Gibby meet Freddy.
Gibby, that was it.
Oh.
That was Joe Davis's call. He had that ready to go. And that's not something that you can plan for.
What do you mean he had it ready to go?
He said that. He said, Gibby meet Freddy on the home run call.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Or Freddy meet Gibby, whatever order he did it in.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
That's something that he had just in the back of his mind. That's not something that he could have written down ahead of time.
Right.
In a moment like that. And being the Dodgers announcer, you have that advantage.
Sees them all year.
He was ready to go with it, but he's one of the best for a reason.
He's really great. I've really grown this season. He's been tremendous.
And the parallels between the 2 home runs are crazy. Now, the question with the Punch Bowl topic is where does Freddie's homer rank on the all-time World Series home run list?
Yes.
I put it below Gibby.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Put it below Gibby because of what went into that game, because of the fact that, Gibson was who he was
to
that franchise.
Yeah.
And Freddie, nothing against Freddie Freeman. He's only been there a couple of years.
Yeah.
Gibson was one of the leaders of that team in '88.
Yeah.
It was well known how injured he was. He had 2 bad knees.
Yeah.
And he had spent the previous couple of innings, from what they say, in the cages, getting loose, and he had clubhouse staffers basically running back and forth from the batting cage to the dugout, saying like, "Hey, yeah, he's good to go. No, he's not good to go." So he said, "Yep, I'm good." Went out there, hit it. The other thing too is that Gibson's was off of Dennis Eckersley.
It was. And it was either the Dodgers hitting instructor or Ron Paranowski, the pitching coach, said if he gets you down 2 strikes, he's going to throw that slider outside. Yeah. That's what he was dead set waiting on and got it.
And Nestor Cortez is no Dennis Eckersley.
No, he is not.
He threw 92 in his sweet spot. A little bit different context, but still just amazing. Freddie Freeman has more home runs in the World Series so far than the Yankees.
Oh, jeez. And, I think Kirk Gibson, that year in '88, I think he won the MVP, regular season MVP. I could be wrong on this, but I think the weird stat once was only MVP winner who didn't make the All-Star team that year.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's true, but I think it is.
Well, especially because back in the day when they first were doing All-Star games, they'd play 2.
Yeah, they did. And that let people go, Willie Mays playing 24 All-Star games. I'm like, there was 2 for a while.
In 12 years.
Yeah, in 12 years. There was 2 for a while. We had this discussion in a bar many years before the internet. But Gibson, he had like 24 homers, like maybe 80 RBI. His numbers didn't pop, but he was the reason that team got
yeah.
there.
And that's
one of the worst teams to win the World Series.
That's one of the years where the actual term most valuable player came into the award. Usually it's just the best player on the best team.
Correct. And stats, and his stats weren't eye-popping. But I could be wrong, but I think Keith's checking. We'll do an update on that.
Yeah.
All right, punch ball again.
All right,
Here we go. Very active chat room last night was magical. Kirk Gibson was crippled. He sure was. Only, by the way, it's 12:40 and only the first mention of a Steeler win. I didn't want to.
Hey.
I don't want to go.
That's
but
pretty good.
I waited for picks, but
That's
it was
pretty good. I like
6-2 bye week. Got the Commanders next.
The Commies.
They got
some momentum. Number 5, seafood boil done.
Oh,
right.
Yep, it was. Okay, so you are from New England. I know. But you have family, and you're in New England. So you grew up. Are you a fan of the seafood boil?
I'm not the boil necessarily. I like seafood, but I'm also very segmented with my food. I segregate the food.
Don't want them touching all in one big pot.
There's certain foods that I don't mind like jamming together, like a good shepherd's pie with like potato and all that. Yeah, I like
solid shepherd's pie. This is, by the way, this weather.
Yeah,
shepherd pie weather here in Vegas.
I'm ready.
It's 60 degrees here, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Hence the apparently casual.
I was at the pumpkin patch this morning.
I thought it would look. Okay.
I said to Frank, this is about as much flannel as you'll ever see.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we have Livy Dunn and Paul Skeens at a seafood boil, so that's why seafood boil's done, right?
There's different types of seafood
Well,
boils.
here's this one. So, by the way, Livy looks, she's doing, I'm happy to be on camera, and then here's him
I know
like,
why we're showing
I don't want to be. Yeah, we're showing. Yeah,
two of Frank's 3 favorite people outside of Chuck Noll.
And they did some damage.
Bill Carr's number 4.
And you know what's strange? I think she makes way more money than him right now.
No
He's
doubt.
a major league pitcher.
He's
one of the best. Yeah, she's still in college. She's making at least $2 or $3 million in nil.
I love Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
She's got him beat in just about every category except for the fastball.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, they were out.
The Southern seafood boil. I'm not a.
Well, if you watch Shark Tank, do you watch Shark Tank?
Huge fan.
Okay, did you watch Fridays?
No.
There's a woman.
I just watch them on Hulu.
Okay, right. There was a seafood boil bucket you can order, and everything comes in. You add oil, and
she just needs to get Livy Dunn as a spokesperson. There you go. They worked for Viore, whatever her clothing company is.
That's her company. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next one.
All right. Oh, I saw one word of this, and I already know that I'm ready for it.
What is it?
Number 3, the D Wade fade.
Okay, we got to do this.
I saw Wade, and I was like,
all right,
yes.
First of all, how do you spell his first name? That was your first question.
Isn't it Dwayne?
No.
DE?
No, it's Dwyane.
Dwyane?
Dwyane.
It's like Brett Favre.
It's Brett Favre.
Yeah.
I
never knew that.
I tried to type Dwayne 4 times. Spell check kept correcting it. And I finally, I'm like, wait, what am I doing? But yeah,
so it's Dwyane Wade now.
Dwyane, I'm almost positive.
I never knew that.
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
It could have been late. Anyway.
It says question. First, spell his name.
First question, spell his name. All right, so Matt, what did you think of the Wade statue outside the Miami Arena? Bonus if you can name the Miami Arena.
You know what? Only because I got my brothers with it yesterday. Because Casera.
Yeah,
I had no clue.
Oh my God! I don't even know what it is.
It was FTX Arena
for a long time,
for a couple years.
Oh, that was the crypto one that we had.
That was the Crypto Dome.
Do you remember the one company that was trying to get to sponsor it?
I do.
It was bangbus.com was trying to get it, but they didn't. Something like that, or YouPorn or something. Yeah,
only in Miami.
Right, only in Miami. Okay, so anyway, let's just take a look.
Casera Arena?
I don't know if there's an R.
Casella Center. That's what it
weird.
is.
All right, let's roll the clip here. So here's Dwyane Wade.
Like me, I'll just stand outside the arena, y'all, and take photos.
That might be better.
To look like me. It's an artistic.
So he's saying it doesn't need to look like me.
Yes, it does. That's what a statue is.
I know. He's trying to be like, I think he's trying to save face for the artist. Save face, no pun intended.
How much you want to bet that they replace that head in the next year? They're going to go back to the studio.
Quietly.
Yeah, and it's going to be, you're going to go see it. We're going to go make a field trip to see it, to make a pilgrimage to
people are going to be, and the artist will just stand out there. I don't see what people, that looks exactly like him. Wait a minute.
Frank and I are going to make our yearly pilgrimage to the Bang Bros Center.
But Matt, to top this bit, you sent us a meme. Do we have the meme?
Oh, please, yes. There's
the
so many
Han Solo
of these.
thing. Do we have it?
So
I can't remember. Did we say no?
But him, Han Solo.
Yeah, it looks like him in Carbonite.
Carbonite. That's what I was trying to think of.
Carbonite. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
But like, my thing too is, who is that supposed to look like?
Not Dwyane Wade.
My favorite meme that I saw was the very, very famous picture of him lobbing the alley-oop up to LeBron James in Miami, and when he's like this, and they just put his head on top of it.
It is not Dwyane Wade. I feel like it's just where it's a big prank.
Not as bad as the Cristiano Ronaldo one, though.
Remember that? Everyone mentioned Ronaldo, and then the Kobe one wasn't really good either. Alex,
I think Kobe was the best of those three. Still bad.
Yeah. And even me, I mentioned the Iverson was tiny. It was tiny.
He was a small guy.
Tiny Iverson.
Makes me never want to do anything notable so that they can't botch my face in the statue. My face needs enough work as is. I don't need it looking any worse.
All right, we got a couple left, Matt.
I got 2 more. How many more do you want?
Yeah, we'll do 2 more.
All right,
Perfect.
we got 2 more. How about it? Number 4, comic does Chris and Peyton.
Okay, so we showed this guy before. He does Chris Collinsworth and Peyton Manning. So this is a fake Madden cast. He does the impression of Peyton first, then he goes into Collinsworth. Go ahead, roll it.
We've sort of been asking.
Oh, this guy's great.
Yeah, he's good.
What their favorite candy is. Maybe you think back to your childhood, or maybe even still today. What maybe some of your favorites would be.
Boy, I tell you, so many come to mind. I mean, it's almost like trying to pick which Manning brother's your favorite, or which one of your.
He does Collinsworth.
He does this guy's amazing.
He is good.
Is your favorite, right? But I think Peyton, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be the Reese's Cups. I mean, that, and anytime you pull that out of your pillow sack or your candy bag, here we go.
Joey Molinaro.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's simple, but sometimes simple isn't always bad.
Collinsworth, he nails it.
Yeah.
Manning Night Football.
You get the play action off of it. Sure. That's kind of like Reese's Cups.
There we go. All right, so are you a Manning cast fan, or do you watch the ESPN broadcast from
I
Monday
watch
night?
the regular one.
Yeah.
The Mannings, I don't know if there's been a single player, or in this case 2 players, that have had a bigger flip in my mind from when they played till now, as far as me absolutely hating the Mannings growing up a Patriots guy, to I think they're hilarious.
They're
now.
great.
I
They're
love
great
the stuff
together.
they do. They're starting to do some original content. They're doing the I forget what they're calling it. It was when Baker Mayfield dressed up and went undercover. It started with Eli going
the
undercover.
Powers, the Chad Powers, or whatever.
The Penn State.
Yeah, they're doing like
tryout.
a scripted show or something.
The undercovers, I think they're calling it.
Yeah.
And it's funny. They're great. Every now and then I'll watch it. I'll watch it more with Belichick. Go figure.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't watch it because the Steeler game, I want the full Steeler effect.
Figure, yeah.
But if it's a game I don't care about, I watch it.
Although that was about a 99% spot on Collinsworth. The only way he could have gotten the extra 1% is if he did the little slide at the beginning, which they got rid of. They don't do anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Insurance liability, I guess. O'Shea is having a field day. Now here's a guy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Favorite.
Speaking of here's a guy, Chris Andrews just popped into the studio, and he's dressed up. Now I feel really casual. Look at him with the collared shirt on.
There's no logo on the polo.
Look at this. Got a polo shirt on. What's that? By the way, it's Judge Chris Andrews, by the way, Matt. If you don't know.
I left the gavel in my but I used it today to make a couple changes.
I love
Scared
that
the hell out of Ashley.
You know what? I have to, it's Ashley. I got to go back and
She's left.
apologize.
She's gone already.
Okay, I have to apologize to Chris's office for getting him the gavel because we knew he was going to use
There's
it.
no apology.
All right, no
that
apology
segment
needed.
was
Screw
awesome
it.
last week.
By the way, last night on the Manning cast,
Yes.
Cower was on.
Oh.
So I flipped it over to Cower. I usually watch the regular broadcast, but when my wife likes the regular broadcast, and I'm glad she watches football with me.
Yeah.
When she falls asleep, which is probably only 90% of the time, then I flip it over to the Manning cast.
Yeah. Oh,
But
it's great.
By the way, you didn't mention when Peyton was on Saturday Night Live.
He's great.
The United Way ad?
That's one of the throwing the football to those
one of the
kids.
best.
That's one of the funniest
That
things.
shows up in my algorithm once or twice a year. I watch the whole thing.
Catch the ball.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the best until Nate Bargatze was George
Oh
Washington.
my God.
They've done that twice now, and that is
last
hysterical.
year was better.
This year they did it again, though, and it was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year. But the
Peyton
fact they
Manning.
brought it back is amazing.
Okay. Actually, I'm on for a specific reason.
Please.
Okay. Something that's very near and dear to my heart. We have a blood drive here Friday at the South Point from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. up in the Brunswick room, which is one of the upstairs by the bowling.
Right? Okay.
So I had about 60 blood transfusions myself before I had my actual transplant, and so it's a very important thing.
Yeah.
If you can do it, which you sit down. I don't know. It takes 20 minutes, half an hour. Afterwards, they give you a couple of cookies, some orange juice.
Cookies.
I'm in it for the cookies.
Cookies and juice.
Ann's in it for the cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the times?
From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Perfect.
So
we will go
that's
up
why I wanted
at
to come
1:15 on Friday
because I'm not going to be here again until Friday. So I wanted to just get the announcement out now.
And while you were here, I was going to point out, it was a close show. We got to remind people about the jackpot parlay card for Rivalry Week. That's the first time I've said it right. November 3rd, Rivalry Week.
I thought he was on a roll.
Week.
So
Rivalry Week. Say it 3 times fast. Rivalry Week.
Rivalry week. No.
That was over too. There you go.
Oh, Keith is over 1.
I can't even think it 3 times in a row.
We said it
there's
earlier.
montage stuff.
Unique New York.
But anyway, please, $5 you come down, you can win minimum of $25,000. It's not till November 30th.
That's how much we're going to give out. I mean, there's oftentimes ties, But
Yeah.
I like it when there's ties. That way we distribute a lot of money to a lot of people.
Yeah, ties would have been
But
nice.
if you win it all,
Good chunk
you
of
can't
change.
go 14-1.
Don't remind me. Okay, but anyway, make sure you come down and play a parlay
But
card.
14-1 might win it with this one. You never know.
What are the odds? What are the odds of me going 14-1 again on one of these cards?
Not good.
Depends how many favorites you take.
We have one more. We have one more punch bowl here,
do
Chris.
it.
If you want to stick around for it,
I'm going to stick around and watch it.
this is good because you might be able
I'm
to
doing my
contribute.
evaluation back in the office.
There we go.
Okay.
The gavel, yeah.
Lose this bet. All right, here we go.
Sentencing coming up next. This one just says Punch Bowl 1.
Punch bowl. One.
No detail.
Really? Where's number 2? Oh, number 1.
We could do 2.
Oh no, we got time. All right, so punch bowl number 1. Here we go. This is a multiple choice question for you. All right, we have a baby. There's a baby on his grandfather's arm. Do you think the baby will they're watching football. Will the baby A, signal for a touchdown, B, throw his yellow blanket like a penalty flag, or C, throw up on a referee doll?
I mean, C, he probably did C anyway.
Okay.
Whether or not it was on film. I'm going to say B, the flag.
Okay, B. Chris, do you have any
I'm
input?
going A.
He's going A. All right, roll the clip, man. Here we go. Let's see what the baby does. So here he's watching football with his granddad.
Oh, that's like a baby.
It's a baby. And if you punch up the volume, please.
Oh!
Throw up the touchdown.
Leave it to the only one of us on the table with kids to get it.
There
right.
you go.
Should have brought the gavel.
You should have brought the gavel. It would have been an official win.
The judge
but
is
the
always
baby's
right.
sleeping.
That's
but as soon as he hears
adorable.
touchdown, he's like, ah.
That's a
I
baby
love
that's
it.
being raised right.
All right, we got one last
One last
one. And I'll just set it. What's your favorite knock-knock joke?
Oh, I came in ready.
Okay, you got a knock-knock
I
joke.
came
The
in
reason
ready.
is because we have this clip. So we'll roll the clip first. Here we go. This kid gave him.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Daisy.
Daisy who?
Daisy me rolling.
Okay, so he turns it into whose song is that? Riding Dirty. Gotta be
Chamillionaire.
Chamillionaire.
Who got
Very
out
good.
of the rap game pretty quickly after that and got invested. He started doing angel investing.
Really?
Swear to God, he does venture capital now.
He made that much money off of that song?
He had it was in the ringtone iTunes days, so he made a ton of money off of that one song and got out immediately and started doing venture capital.
Matt Neverett knows everything. Jerry. Big,
So my
smart.
grandson, the one, knock knock, who's there, banana.
Right, banana.
I saw my daughter do that to my grandson.
Right.
He thought she was like the funniest person that ever lived. And that's a great thing about having little kids and grandkids. They don't know all these stupid old cliche jokes.
They're new to them.
Yeah, it's new. It's
They won't
brand
know
new.
till they're like 17. They'll go, oh, wait a second.
Yeah, he wasn't that funny.
Well, so Matt, you're saying you have a knock-knock joke. I was trying to see if it's sports-themed. I have some sports-themed ones. What do you got?
One that I just thought of that I don't know if you've heard is not sports themed.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Woo!
Yes, I know that one. I like that one.
My actual one is knock knock.
Who's there?
Needle.
Needle who?
Aaron Rodgers need a little help.
Oh, snap!
A little more help.
The Reds are the Patriots fans slamming on that one. All right, here's a couple I Googled.
Yeah.
Just, by the way, these will be as funny as my candy bar NFL team matchups, Chris.
Oh.
Which I still think should have got funnier, but should have got more laughs. What was that in? I didn't write these. They're knock-knock jokes. Bo Nix Twix. I will go to my grave saying Bo Nix Twix was brilliant. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Bat.
Bat who?
Bat, you didn't see that home run coming.
I knew it was a baseball.
And, okay. No, those all suck. I bring a bunch of sports theme ones. Some of them don't even make sense. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Referee.
Referee who?
Referee not. I'm here to make the calls.
Ah.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't write it. All right.
I like that even less than I like referees in real life.
Yeah, all right. So there you go. Chris, you have a knock-knock joke by any chance now?
Okay, made me think of one.
Go for it.
Because of the statue we saw
All
earlier.
right. Okay, the Dwyane Wade.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the bathtub, I'm drowning. That's one I told my kids, and they thought,
That-
"Oh my
genius.
God, Daddy is unbelievable."
All right, Chris, we have a new feature we're ending the show with. Matt's first time here. It's Kenny White's Dogs. Kenny White, who you can watch tomorrow, hosting Sports by the Book at 9 a.m. with his lovely daughter, Alex, who will be here tomorrow. She's pulling double duty. So he gives a dog out on the show. We are taking his dog pick. His dog pick is New Mexico State. Is that plus 8.5?
Yeah, the Aggies.
Not anymore.
Okay.
No, what are we
The
at
line
now?
has changed.
We're down to 7.
Down to 7. All right. So anyway, that's his
Talk
dog,
about a
though.
swing.
Kenny's dog of the day. And then we close the show like a newscast will do with a cute little dog clip.
I'm ready.
That goes along with Kenny White's dog of the day. Let's see what the dog's doing today. I believe it's a hungry pup, ladies
What's
and
the dog
gentlemen.
doing?
He's eating corn on the cob. Listen to the sounds.
Nice. Oh my God, that dog eats corn on the cob cleaner than I do.
I know. I don't know how he, but I don't know if corn's good for dogs. I don't. It isn't
I was
at all.
gonna say, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that can't be good for the dog.
I don't think so. That's our love.
New Mexico State led by former UNLV coach Tony Sanchez.
There
Former
you
Bishop
go.
Gorman High School coach who went to UNLV and
Oh, is
was
that
there
right?
right before Marcus Arroyo, yeah.
Is that the same Tony Sanchez who was drafted by the Pirates in the first round?
No,
Catcher Tony Sanchez,
not
who
the
really,
same Tony
who really
Sanchez.
bombed out as
It
a
was-
major
was
league
that
prospect.
right before, right after Pedro Alvarez.
Mm.
Tony Sanchez was out of Boston College.
Yeah,
really
that's-
nice guy.
maybe
but
right
just
before.
couldn't hit. He
I
was a
think it's
catcher.
right. He had a double against the Angels in Anaheim on a
Yeah.
road. I was like, oh, he's going to be great.
He sucked.
And he never did much else. Okay, by the way, can we take the cat hermit crab picture down?
That's what's
Because
scary.
every time I look over there, I'm having nightmares.
I was waiting. Like we're at the end of show, and it took you all this time.
I've been.
I've
staring
seen
at
it.
yeah.
Oh, we've seen it.
But you didn't ask for it to come down, so I left it up.
Chat room.
terrifying.
Let's see here. Thank you, everybody. You guys have been great. We had a lot of activity in there. Thank you so much. Make sure you watch. If you're new to the show, please click and subscribe, and then you can be in the chat room 5 minutes after you subscribe. Anything else today? What's coming up later here? We got nothing.
Oh,
We're
we got
off.
the World Series and 3 college football games tonight.
That is
Couldn't
plenty.
get a seat last night.
Really?
Yeah.
That was
I'm
packed
looking
in here.
at Sunbelt action. Texas State hosting Louisiana, formerly Louisiana Lafayette. They don't like the
Yeah.
Lafayette. They don't like Lafayette anymore.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
just It's just the University of Louisiana. They're still the Raging Cajuns, though. One of the
I
best
did not know
mascots.
So Louisiana Lafayette used to call you la la.
Maybe that's
Right,
why
yeah.
they got rid of it.
Maybe that's right. Yeah.
That's could be why. Take Kenny's pick. We gave out some picks. He likes the Dodgers to close it out. I like Mookie Betts over 1.5 total bases. We will be back tomorrow with Alex White because tomorrow's Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Punchlines. Line stands for live in Nevada every show. Thank you, Matt Neverett.